It is time for us to take down the mysterious shadow in the mountains. This big baddie right here is what we're going to cover on hard mode for you today. On top of that, we're going to make it happen with the 265s here that you're required to use. Now, we got a full-blown guide for you today on how to beat this in hard mode, so thank you for tuning in. As always, down below you'll find the timestamps as we give you the 4 T's, the team, the tactics, the toppings, the treasures, in order to succeed and overcome the mysterious shadow in the mountains here from the special episodes Icicle Yeti's Winter Song. So let's get going here because we got a lot to walk through, as we always do. So first and foremost, we got the Angry Iced Snowman, and this guy is ridiculous. He deals a ton of damage. Yes, it hurts, and it really does. So it's very important to keep that in mind as we work our way through. Now, a couple of key pieces, as always, we have the special conditions here, where our minimum cookie level 65, min skill level 65, bond, sugar gnomes, laboratory sets, all that stuff is right there for you. Now, we do have our 2 required cookies here, both at 65. That gives them the boost, plus the skill set boost as well there. Now, a couple of other key pieces. Healing is decreased, HP shield capacity is decreased, and enemies debuff resist is also increased. Here, when we get to the Angry Iced Snowman, we do have a ton of stuff that we're going to get through here first in order to get to the boss. Now, the boss, in terms of key items here, pretty good power, tons of health. Yes, a few times I've actually timed out, so that making sure that you get enough damage in is a huge thing, and survivability is a huge thing. This thing has double swing, swings its arms, dealing damage. Snowball throw, makes a giant snowball and throws it, reducing the target's attack speed. We also have ground slam, slams the ground, dealing damage to all targets within range. And then frosty leap, jumps in the air and creates ice crystals on the ground upon landing, dealing damage and freezing the targets. So lots and lots of damage that happens here with this particular boss. All things to keep in mind as we go through. So what is the strategy to get by this particular one? Well, let's talk about it here with this particular team. So what we're going to do here is you need PV. It's a great healer. Additionally, on top of the shield capacity, which is great, it makes a huge difference here for you as well. In terms of the other cookies here, what we're going to do is we're going to grab golden cheese, flip this one in here to increase our damage. There's tons and tons of damage that happens here. We're going to run a double tank team. Essentially, we get our second healer with our friend here, Icicle Yeti cookie. Again, we're keeping this at 65, even though I do have this cookie at 75 already, and a great boost. We're going to keep it here. Additionally, here we are running with our friend Pitaya in the front, and then we also are leveraging the snow sugar cookie here as well, again, even though I have mine at 75. So this is going to be the particular team for us to overcome with the 265s and get by. Now, you can use certain different variations. I have beat it already on a few different ways. However, I wanted to give you the 65 level version so that you can also get by. Now, a couple of key pieces here on top of this. We do have our treasures. We're focused on damage, Old Pilgrim Scroll, Dream Conductor's Whistle, Squishy Jelly Watch. Now, a couple of things to consider, certainly vials. You can also go a little bit more defensive here with Disciple's Magic Scroll if you want, and other things here to consider as well, depending on where you're at and what your team's set up as. So wanted to call those pieces out. Again, being focused on damage, like I said, considering the timing out has been a problem. It makes a big difference for you. You're going to get all that damage from primarily golden cheese is going to do a ton, and then also Pitaya makes a huge difference for your team. Now, in terms of toppings, we always suggest recommended ones as well. You can check out all the guides here on the channel for you. This is the preset that comes with our lovely Icicle Yeti, but again, resonant is key in terms of what you're going to want. Here we're on raspberry here. Here we're on, again, solid almond here for survivability for these two. Again, you're going to want to consider resonant, but again, these are our 65, so we're going to go with it. Here we got our golden cheese on raspberry cheese toppings, and then PV on cooldown because we want to keep those heals up for that survivability. So that is the tactics, that is the team, that's the treasure, and the toppings. Again, we got guides here that you can check out for each of these cookies as well, and I encourage you to check out the detailed guides for those two as well. All right, so Angry Iced Snowman, let's go for it here today and break away and give you the team to get through this here quickly in order to succeed and overcome the Angry Snowman here in the mysterious shadow in the mountains. All right, so we got about 2.5 minutes left, or 2 minutes and 45 seconds. We should hopefully get to about 2.5 here once we get through that. There we go. Now we got to get 10 million damage in. Now this guy does tons and tons of damage. You'll see that. Certainly you can stay on auto mode. We do want to make sure that we're getting those heals in quickly with PV. We want to make sure that that Icicle Yeti's keeping everything up. We're doing pretty good here so far. Almost halfway with 2 minutes left. There we go. Now, the other good thing about these special episodes is we don't need to keep everything alive in order to succeed and overcome. There, we're going to lose our friend right there, which is too bad. Now, we do have 4 million left in terms of damage with about a little over a minute and a half to get through. Looking fairly good and fairly steady right now. Lots and lots of damage there. Down to less than 1.5 million. Ooh, there it is, my friends. We iced the Angry Snowman for you here today. Look at that, with the level 65 team as well to make it happen. I love it, I love it, I love it, and I hope you also enjoyed it as we got by and iced the Angry Snowman on hard mode here for Icicle Yeti's Winter Song special episodes. Let's go ahead and pull it all back together for you here today. We gave you the 4 T's, the tactics, the team, the toppings, and the treasures in order to get by. On top of that, we did it with the required level 65. I love it. As a free-to-play player, that's a great thing for all of us, as always. Now, with that said, again, if you got a question, if you got a comment, do let me know. There's other teams to make it by. I've certainly done it with other ones. However, I felt that this one is most rewarding for all of us here in CookieRun Kingdom. Now, on top of that, come swing by the Discord server, say hello, post your teams, join the community, and thank you to everyone there too. Now with that, I want to say thank you for tuning in to today's episode. I hope you fully enjoyed it, and with that, I just want to say I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs. As we grow an amazing community here, we have memberships available. Thank you to all the members for that. Something there for everyone, and other great ways to stay connected and support the channel here through affiliate links, other great things. We got fan art, all that fun stuff here for CookieRun Kingdom. With that, we did ice the Angry Iced Snowman for you today in the mysterious shadow in the mountains on hard. I also hope you ice it as well. Let us know how it goes for you in the comments, how the progression goes, what you think about these special episodes. As always, we got a ton more CookieRun Kingdom content headed your way, and in the meantime, we got a ton here on the channel. You can check out all our guides, like I said, and stay tuned because we'll see you again soon. Mythras, out of here. Go ice that big snowman.